I'm going to share all of my favorite tools in Adobe Fresco in less than 3 minutes, but the last one is the best, so hang in there. The blendable pixelated brushes are the best at mimicking real-life paint properties of oil paint and watercolor, and they'll help you build a rich colorscape. The scalable vector brushes are great for fields of color and very sharp edges. Fresco not only has one eraser, they've got lots of erasers to choose from. And if you don't want to erase, you just want to smudge, they've got that too. There's lots of selection tools, but my favorite is the magic wand. You just have to try it to understand. As you add beautiful colors to your painting, Adobe records it in a nice handy palette. There's lots of app settings you can adjust. My favorite are the video quality and the size. You can get some really clean, high-resolution images. The bucket tool adds pools of vector color into confined spaces. This is one of many opacity options this program has, and I love them all. The straight edge and circle are two of the tools that help you create super sharp, clean shapes and lines. When you get to the end of your project, I think the most exciting tool becomes available, and that's the export button. You have options with export. One, of course, is to export a still in a very high resolution, beautiful image of your work, or you can export a time-lapse MP4 of your work, and that time-lapse video then can become whatever you want it to be. I have used several of my time-lapse exports to make shorts. I've also used them to demonstrate things in longer form videos, and the possibilities are really endless. Here's an example of a talking tree painting that I did in Adobe Fresco, and I imported that MP4, that time-lapse, into my Filmmaker Pro editing program, did some spins, chopped it up, put it back together, transitioned, and I have a beautiful little art video from it. Here's another example, and what's noticeable about this compared to a still photograph that you could put through the same editing program is that when you use the Adobe Fresco, there's just a little bit of extra movement that happens compared to just working with a still, because you see those strokes of the drawing being made here and there that you wouldn't see using just a still as your starting point. Out of all the tools that Adobe offers in this Fresco program, the time-lapse is the absolute best.